Welcome to challenge 69. This time we're going to do some kind of download data and date passing. The old I think URL probably is not functioning anymore, so I found another one someone posted. If we look at the thing first, it's always good to check if you can go straight to the source. So on download tool, we do have a mushroom CSV downloaded. So that's good because it's public access. You don't worry about credentials or stuff. For us, the download tool is the one we're coming to get the dataset. We're gonna just join the basic setup. We don't have any headers, payload, etc. to worry about. Probably a browse to in end. So default configuration, we don't need the DCM. Just go to URL, pick things, header, payload. Payload is get. Do we need anything else? Seems no. Let's just run a workflow to see what we get. I probably should have cached it as well. Okay, we're getting data. That's good. We can quickly open the download data from the browser tool. So we can see we have a lot stuff in it. On top, that's probably indicated the column header. Then you have some kind of individual columns indicate corresponding to which one. We are not necessarily, yeah, I don't see any true and false. So we may not necessarily get exact output, but let's give it a try. The first thing is select. Because we want to pass the data out, it's important to drop URL and header. Otherwise, those rows will be duplicated. It create substantial more volume of data we don't need. The next, to make things easier, probably cache on the select here, so we don't need to constant query the endpoint. I don't think this one's API, so it's a website, so you can get data straight away. But if it's API, it's always good to get some more data rather than constant firing it. Data looks good, passing out. It's in one row, so I think text column, we're gonna split into rows by new line, I think. See if we can get anything out of it. Good, yes, it's coming out. So you get A125. The first row is your header. So yeah, if we bump up A125, the final answer is A124. You have 23 columns. We can check that later, how many we're gonna get. Yeah, in this particular case, let's just cheat a bit. If we know it's going to be 23 columns, I'm going to just say 23 columns. Delimiter is probably comma. So it's a CSV comma separated file. We can go to the very last column. Yeah, that looks nice. You get a class. So you don't have the last column, you don't have commas in there. So they did a fully split. We have a look on top in front of it. Percentage 3F, so it's a special character, must be get changed. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. What do you want? We don't care about the first column anymore. We can just drop that. I would say we may not need for this particular challenge, but think I would probably put a record ID on split rows. It's also a good habit to keep track your individual things. In this one, we don't have any change of all the positions. We don't need like a pivot along, pivot wide, but it's always good to be safe. Record ID, that's fine. Yeah, in this case, rather than before we drop a column, we can just dynamic rename. We can bump the first row up, then we can drop the unnecessary columns. For us, let's say we're going to select all record ID, we don't need. Download data, we don't care. Everything else, the first row is we want to get a header from the first row. Would you have a dash? I think a dash should be okay to be picked up by the new header. It's usually the space got replaced. Yeah. Everything looks Good column size. The data looks well. So, class. What's not okay? Must be trading white space. Partial results. Okay. Let's drop another column. Record ID. In this particular case, I probably would keep record ID because I think it's going to be useful. Yeah, I'm going to keep it just for best practice. Download data we don't need. That's a lot. Necessary data. I think that also should match up to the final one now. Just quick check. What's wrong with the class? Usually, you have red. Everything is red, but we don't have a missing value. We don't have a recognized character. So my guess is a trading white spaces. E and the P. Hmm. Let's just do a little bit additional testing on it. So class, trim class, we're gonna trim. Why did I'm not happy about this thing? Interesting. Class column. Let's actually learn how to troubleshoot this thing. What's wrong with this class column? The if we spell one more column, see is there anything like a dropped? Yeah, the last column 27, there's nothing come out of 27, so there's no data dropped. So it's not a split column that's the issue. Uh, Metadata does not recognize the class. First. I'll cache on the final results. I'll see what the issue may be. B string, you have a long length, so it's not the length of the string. So one trim class. Oh, okay. As I'm trying to type in, you can see the class is a separator. I push the brackets into the new location. So I think that's what it's the column header. There's a new line character behind the class. That's why it's not happy about it. Uh, we split a new line. Oh, it's cache. It's annoying. Let me just cheat a bit. I think we may be able to rename the class column. That'll probably handle that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, now the class is recognized. But it's not white space. It's the column header. Yeah, so we don't have conversion errors. Um, yeah, just because I cache, otherwise I can just change the name in the first one. Or maybe I can do trim on the whole column before I pass. I can trim reverse. That's a dead row to column. So next to column, somewhere here. I think either the first one or the second one, I can probably do some trim. But that's just a little bit issue with the head. Has no impact on the rest of the data. And that is challenge number 69. Thanks for watching.